Hi, I'm Christine, and this is part two of the video. So, a couple of years back, I find myself sinning over and over and over again, and it's the same sin, whether it's taking alcohol, whether it's lust, whether it's, you know, all these things, even lying. And I would wonder, I'm going to church on Sunday. Why is this happening to me? And so it took me even outside of the church, still within, to even practicing New Age, and still I could never quite get hold of it. And I got so deep into New Age, yeah. And you know, let me give you some characteristics. It's manifesting, your words are powerful, say those I am statements, and so on. And you know, writing it down, meditating, even being told, meditate until you see a door and open and whatever. I mean, if you open that door, you're definitely opening it up to demons. So, I mean, let's be real. It is not Christianity. And so, as I got deeper into it, still it hadn't hit me because still they were throwing around the word Jesus and so on and so forth until it got to this point where now they started saying, um, Jesus was a woman. I mean, and that shocked me. And I was like, no, I may not know much about spirituality, about the Bible, about God, but that one now is an outright lie, and there's no way. So now I'm stuck there. I'm still like going to church on Sunday, but I'm feeling so dissatisfied, so confused, and wondering what is the truth, because again, cause and effect. Yes, I'm going to church every day, but nothing is still like I'm going to church every other Sunday, but still silly. So I couldn't quite comprehend that. So it was towards the end of the year, and so January came up, and I've shared this story also on YouTube. You can go check it out. Um, I have this dream where it's like I'm stuck in a huge bin. Let me say like 39 feet. I'm probably 5'8", 5'7", 5'8". So this thing is huge, and it's like I'm stuck inside of it, and it's dark. It's as tall as a tree. Like I want you to imagine, so tall and so dark and so big. Yeah, could have been a demon, could have been a stronghold. I don't know, but it was huge and dark and scary, and like it was big. It was like not like a slender thing. It was big and then rough on the edges, so you don't really you can't really tell what it is, but it has red eyes, and really it's a big dark being. So then this light came, and someone on a throne was seated on a throne came down. I didn't see their face, but I could see their robes were white, and then they were emanating light. And so this being was forced to fall down on its knees. And if you've ever seen a tree crash, that was like the same sound, like boom, when its leaves hit the ground. And so then it was like it now shouted from deep within. I don't know if you've ever been forced to say something. So it was like it was being forced, and they had the worst voice, the most terrible voice. But what it did say is, Jesus, you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Like, first it was brought down on its knees, then it shouted, Jesus, you're the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, and then shattered into pieces. It shattered into pieces. And so I was left there. And so what I can say happened after that is, it's like the stronghold of sin was broken. I don't know if you've been in such habits or patterns where if Alice or Mike or whoever it is calls me, we're gonna go drinking. If so and so calls me, we're gonna do this and that. If so and so calls, like it's so automated. It's almost like you respond like a machine to go and do those things. It's like there's some people who, when Friday comes, like even when they're leaving the house, they're dressed like they're going to come back really late or the next day. And it's a stronghold. Whatever Jesus said, whatever has a hold on you, you are its master. You're its slave, rather. You're its slave, it's your master. Nothing should have such a hold on you that it is automatic. Your response is so automated unless you're responding to the Spirit of God. And so that's what happened. So afterwards, it's like I could hear, the Holy Spirit now clearly. This situation is going to get you into trouble. You need not go there. And I would not go. This one is going to get into trouble. Don't do it. I wouldn't do it. And so I just want to encourage you that these things are real. Spiritual things are real. And sometimes you're fighting something physically and you're never going to win. You're not going to win it physically. You need to just pray. And there are no special prayers. I'm not asking you to go to a certain place to receive prayers. I'm not asking you to visit a certain country. I'm not asking you to go to a certain pastor to lay hands on you. I'm telling you literally, it's a simple prayer. God, help me. And I'm so passionate about this, but I'll put it in part 3 of how to pray and what to avoid. So I want to leave you this message. Whatever stronghold, whatever demonic hold is over you, God is able to defeat it and you're able to be free. Even that thing you say, but I automatically just go and do this thing. I find myself doing this thing every day almost. Yeah, even that, there's nothing he cannot break. So God be with you. I'll see you in part 3.